Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Ramadan Nights. Let's bring back Jackson and Ahmad. Hello, Jackson. Hello, Miss Pig. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm great. So what's the plan for today? So the plan for today is we're going to do another story time and followed by a lesson. But first, let's meet our friend Ahmad. Are you ready? Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Ahmad. Walaikum assalam, Miss Pig. How are you? Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, Miss Pig, is it time for story time? Yes, it is indeed. What story are we doing? Well, I will tell you what story we are doing. I'm so excited about this story. So let's begin, okay? Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So the story for today, boys and girls, is Hassan and Aneesa Go to the Masjid. It's by Yasmin Rahim, illustrated by Omar Burgess. Hassan and Aneesa are going to the masjid today. A masjid is a special place to pray. Aneesa is very excited. She has never been before. Daddy drives to the masjid. Look, Aneesa, there it is. That's the masjid, says Hassan, Aneesa's older brother. Aneesa leans close to the window to have a look. Wow! It's magnificent, Mummy says. Daddy parks the car and Hassan and Aneesa jump out. The masjid is huge, says Aneesa, and look at all those big windows. I like the minaret, Hassan says, pointing to the tall tower. Mummy, Daddy, Hassan, and Aneesa are in the masjid now. We will see you when the prayer has finished, Daddy says to Aneesa. He holds Hassan's hand and walks away. Where are Daddy and Hassan going? Aneesa says. In a masjid. Boys and girls do sit together, Mummy replies. Come on, Aneesa, let's make wudu before we pray. Aneesa and Mummy go to the girls' wudu room. There are women and little girls sitting on low seats. They are washing their hands, face, and feet with water. Now it is time for Aneesa to make wudu. Mummy helps her. Aneesa turns on the tap and splashes the water everywhere. You shouldn't waste water, Mummy explains. Look, you've soaked my clothes. Mummy makes wudu after Aneesa. Aneesa and Mummy walk to the girls' prayer room. Aneesa, take your shoes off and put them on the shoe rack, Mummy says. Aneesa spots a perfect place for her little pink shiny shoes. Aneesa can finally go into the prayer hall. She pushes the doors open and tiptoes inside. Let's find a place to sit down, Mummy says. Aneesa looks all around her and she looks up. Mummy, the roof is round, Aneesa says. That's called a dome, Mummy replies. Aneesa stares at all the colorful and pretty patterns on the dome. Mummy and Aneesa sit down in the middle of the girls' prayer room. This carpet feels really soft and smooth. My hand can't even sink into it, Aneesa says. Yes, you're right, Aneesa. The carpet is very soft, says Mummy. I like all the flowers on it as well, Aneesa says. Aneesa sees some small windows. She peers through them. Hassan, Hassan, Aneesa shouts. Mummy, I can see Hassan. Shh, Aneesa, says Mummy. You should speak quietly in the masjid. You might disturb someone if you shout. Okay, sorry, Mummy, Aneesa whispers. Hassan hears Aneesa call him. He turns around and waves to her. Look, says Hassan, There's Ali. Ali is Hassan's school friend. Hassan runs toward Ali, but a man puts his arms out to stop him. Then Daddy tells Hassan that he must not walk in front of people when they are praying. Hassan walks behind the man sensibly and meets Ali. Hassan sits down. He sees a big curve in the wall. That's called a mihrab, Daddy says. It shows us the Qibla, which is the way we face when we pray. I'm going to pray right in front of the mihrab, says Hassan. Only the Imam stands there, Hassan, Daddy says, smiling. Near the mihrab, there is something with steps going up. Is that a stage? Hassan asks. No, it's called a mimbar. On Friday before the Jummah prayer, the Imam stands at the top of the mimbar and gives a khutbah, a talk about Islam. A man walks to the front of the hall and starts the adhan. His voice is big and loud. Who's that, Daddy? Asks Hassan. He's the muaddin. He calls people to pray, says Daddy. Everybody can hear the adhan in the masjid, including Mummy and Aneesa. It's time to pray. Aneesa, stand next to me, says Mummy. Okay, Mummy, Aneesa says. I'm going to pray like a big girl. The Imam starts the prayer. Allahu Akbar. He then recites the prayer in the loveliest way Aneesa has ever heard. The prayer has finished and the room isn't quiet anymore. Some people are going and some people are staying. Mummy, are we going now? Aneesa asks. Not yet. I just want to pray a bit more, says Mummy. It's time to find Daddy and Hassan. Look, Mummy, there's Hassan and Daddy's met his friend, Aneesa says. She runs up to Hassan and gives him a hug. On the way out of the masjid, Hassan sees a box on a table. People are putting money into the box. What's that, Mummy? He asks. It's a sadaqah box. It's a sadaqah box. Money we put inside is given to people who might be hungry, scared, or alone, says Mummy. Can I put some money into the box? Hassan asks Daddy. Of course you can, Daddy says. Afterwards, it's time to go home. Hassan and Aneesa had a wonderful day at the masjid. The end. What a delightful story that we listened to. Ahmad and Jackson, what did you think about the story? Oh, Miss Big, I learned so much about the story that Hassan and Aneesa were so excited about going to the masjid. Oh yes, they were very excited because it was their first time seeing the masjid. Oh, Miss Big, I noticed that the masjid. That's right, masjid. It was huge. It was so big with lots of windows, lots of people. That's right, Jackson. At the masjid, or we sometimes people call mosque, Muslims go to pray there, and they enjoy their prayer because they also pray to Allah and they meet friends and families as well. Oh yes, I found it very interesting that when they were making the wudu. That's right, wudu. They were making wudu in the bathroom. That's right. They wanted to make sure that they were clean before they went to pray. Oh, now I get it. That means that we always have to be clean and ready for prayer. That's right, Jackson. Absolutely. So I'm so glad that all of you enjoyed the story today about Aneesa and Hassan going to the masjid. I look forward to seeing you soon, and we will get ready to have our discussion, and our topic would be Ramadan Nights. Let's discuss going to the masjid for our session, okay? So see you soon. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye. All right. See you soon.